Welcome back to Dying Light. Believe we're waiting on bolters. Yep. Bolter time. Hope it's close to night. If not, I'm gonna have some time to kill. Now, what time is it? It is 10 to 8 in the morning. Oh. Time to kill.
Come here.
Oh.
I've got a special deal for you.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess, Let's see, the turtle is near a bolter area. Isn't that a culvert? That's a culvert, isn't it? Well, I want to do some runs of the turtle. Oop. It does that. That runs about 5 minutes per.
Crane, you there?
Hey, what's up, Spike?
Just FYI, if you need me, I'll be at the ferry station helping Morgan prep the barge.
That's what that won't count because we're already on the ground. Oop. Don't mind me. Or crayons. Look at some crayons. Nothing, really. Use you, madam. Almost like stairs. Whoop. Oh, there he is. Oh, her. Sorry.
Attention! Attention! Since you cannot hear dog whistles, we are forced to communicate with you directly. You are ordered to come immediately.
This is Crane. Is that you, Tolga?
He wants to talk to us. Well, I don't want to talk to him. I repeat, you are ordered to come immediately. That is all. Shut off the radio! Right!
And I don't want to talk to me. Feeling's kind of mutual. I am not fond of those guys, not one bit. That's pretty. Let's see. Grapple. Leg breaker. Vault's done. Yeah, free running expert. Invest in the future. When you can do it, invest in your future.
Praise.
Here's yourself.
Here he comes.
We must avoid technical terms. Keep the concept simple.
Yes, we don't want to break him.
Hey, boys. What are we into this time?
Do you understand what a battery is?
Tolga, you're overwhelming him. Inside the engine compartment of a bus is a heavy rectangle.
I know what a battery is.
Okay, we need bus batteries with marine-grade plates and rated at 1300 CCA or better.
CCA means cold cranking amps.
Obviously.
That's a pretty big battery.
Yes, easily 50 to 55 kilograms each.
That's equal to several large rocks. He's American. The metric system makes him angry.
We will need 3 of them.
Oh, you can use your brute strength. We know you primitives are keen to show how strong you are, to demonstrate physical prowess.
You think it will attract females?
Ugly and stupid. What else does he have?
How does he live like that?
Who knows? You have your instructions. Go do your, interpretation of them.
I'll bring back a battery and drop it on your heads. Probably won't make a damn dent, though.
I just want to talk.
Try listening. The first bullet goes over your head. The next one goes through it.
Stop it, Edward. You don't want to scare off someone who might be willing to help us.
We don't know this arsehole from a plate of falafel.
Don't argue with me. Let him in.
Seems Errol wants to talk to you.
There won't be any trouble.
Do I look worried?
Scared to death.
He's perceptive. Come in. Come in.
Thank you. I'm actually looking for crayons. So, don't mind me. Let me yoink all these crayons while this kid's right here. Aha. Crayons are dealt with. Yep, assault and batteries.
I'm Errol.
Kyle Crane.
This is my niece, Salia, and her son, Aaron. Do forgive Edward, but he's completely right to be worried. We're being pursued by some very ruthless men.
There's something oddly familiar about you.
There should be. The campaign spent a lot of money putting my face all over town.
Of course, you're Errol Hassani, governor of the province.
Governor of nothing, but Rise has decided that any political figure is a threat to him. So he's ordered my execution. They nearly killed me once already. That's how I lost my leg. And it seems they haven't given up. A squad of his thugs has tracked me to my last safe house in the slabs. Edward was just there. He says they're searching the area. It's only a matter of time before they show up here.
Sounds like you got quite a problem.
I would pay you very well to resolve it.
You know, people say that a lot to me.
Trust me. What I can offer you can't be found anywhere else, at any price.
And I'll think about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, got nothing but time, so... Give me a... I'm gonna find a... See, cease and desist and what I need to do. Otherwise, they're right next to each other, aren't they? Yep, they are indeed. Oh yeah, yeah. Yep. There we go. Sorry about that, fellas. I was indisposed by the virals.
Here. This is from all of us.
Thanks again.
Stay off me, you piece of shit!
Well, nice for at least keeping him busy while I run past. I do appreciate it. Excuse me. Pardon me. Behind the apartment complex. Med kit or two. And hop. Neck breaker three. And a booshki. Oh, well.
Ozan, where the hell are you?
Welcome party.
Talk to me.
That's Kareem on the radio.
Hey.
Answer me. What's going on out there? Ozan, where the hell are you? Better not be screwing around.
Well, Ozon's not screwing around, but I definitely am.
Errol must be somewhere nearby. I want him alive.
There we go.
You get lost? Get your asses back here then. Gabriel's Estate 5. Come in through the basement. Is that you, Ozan?
Yeah, I'll deal with that later. Yeesh, there's a lot of y'all. And now what's over there is going to be even more interesting. Oh. I had a feeling I heard that coming. Where am I headed? Ah, funny. This one's really close. I'm probably going to lose my camouflage because of this, but oh well. As expected. But, enough preparation. Camouflage and everything. It does make things a hell of a lot easier. There we are. is a damn bus station, so you'd expect there to be quite a few remnants from beforehand. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. I'm busy. Hey, this place was full of ISIS. Let me go ahead and take a look here. Oh yeah, move around and put my bolt there. 55 kilos. What the? Okay. 55 kilos. About 110 pounds US. A lot of weight. Not exactly something I would be expecting average person to just up and haul away. Oh, anchor.
Oh, God.
Big bee. Hey there, buddy. What day is it? Ain't even noon yet. Now what's in this bus? Must have walked past this. Must have walked past this bus. Broken. There's the car batteries. Out of my way. I'm more worried about getting the damn bolt back, but okay. I don't think you dropped down. You. Maybe. Maybe. He fell. Oh well. Gabriel. All right. Weapon over. Huh. No. That's for next. Slightly better bonk. Bonk. This is the sound the aluminum baseball bat makes. A little tink noise. Excuse me, I have no idea where this is coming from. I'll miss you, buddy. Busted. So that's number 1. Damn it. Yeah, the patrol member escaped. I wish I'd drop rifle ammo. Hey, y'all keep screaming about it, but nothing happens. Y'all keep screaming about it, but nothing happens. A long way to go for number 5. Oh man. Oh hey guys. Is that? I don't think that's electrified. What? No, I don't want. Well, I'll tell you, it's not electrified. I'd easily tell you it's not electrified. Can be. Or is it? Okay, I guess it's busted. That guy's butt. Or 5. 5. Basement. Batter up. Alrighty then. There we go. I was hoping for some string. Let's see, yeah. I think I remember where I am. And what I'll be about. Yeah, that's one of those things. Wait a minute, there's stuff in there. Inventory's got room for a few more. I know you guys always carry great weapons. It is nice to see that you guys actually paid attention to my light, though.
You're done! You hear me?
My fault. Didn't hear him coming.
We cut power to the lift, Karim, just in case.
Actually, what are these things worth anyway? Anything under 10 must go. Whoops. Yeah, get rid of them too. Doot. Anything under 10 must go. Speed. Can't interact with that, so gotta go this way.
Karim, it's Crane. Drop your weapon or you're dead.
What the hell's your problem? This doesn't concern you.
Sorry, Karim, but Errol Ashani is my concern.
You're working for him? You're a fool. I was his bodyguard, okay? After everything got fucked up and they built the wall, we got overrun. He got bitten on the leg. I took him to Randall, the only doctor I knew in the slums, and we cut it off. Clean. It was the only way. He would have turned if we hadn't done it. But the stubborn bastard never forgave us. So, we parted ways.
So why are you trying to track him down now?
Early on, the authorities evacuated all the political bigwigs out of the zone. Errol told us there was a chopper on the way to take us out with him. Then he got bitten. And with all the shit that happened after that, we missed the flight. But after you turned on the transmitter, we heard Errol asking for evac. And a couple of days ago, somebody responded. From outside. The old bastard's got a flight out, and I want a seat on it.
All right, what about Rice? Does he care about this guy?
Not a rat's ass. This was my business. I just want to get out of Haran.
Yeah, well, looks like you won't be making that flight, huh?
That had already dawned on me. But I'd like to walk out of here.
Look, if I see you again, I'm gonna assume the worst. You got it?
Fair enough. Good luck, Crane. You're going to need it.
Ready. Oh, now I can interact with that door. Gotcha. Makes sense, I guess. Stops would be the logical choice. And it's only a green. No. Find around here? Just, somewhat of a limbo area. Huh. Not what I wanted to do, but okay. Whoop. There you go. There you go, Crane. We had there was a failure to communicate. I'm trying to go downward, but I guess I'm a little bit too quick on the draw when it comes to the bumper. There we go. Bonk on the head. Really? Alright, now I'm actually a bit surprised that nothing happened with us. Really?
Can you cut us free?
No, not yet. Just yet.
Get us out of here!
Everything is
I was sure that was it for
relatively
us.
safe.
I don't even know how to...
I can't imagine what those bastards would have done to us. I'm just grateful I'm still alive.
Alright. Thank you, thank you.
Oh shit!
Alrighty. Go. I'll leave them in there for now. Clock. All this stuff done before I can even get to the bolters. Green machete. down, didn't it? Hard to tell. One of those things. That's right, there's a bunch of lockers and a trophy. Or note, sorry. That I definitely don't need. Ooh, a Gala's box. That's right, that's too tall. Shame, too. Alright, you
Here are
dim
your
bulbs.
batteries.
Better check them for bite marks. Well done.
Ah, no problems with the counting part of the mission?
How much more do you need to do on this project of yours?
None of your business. Goodbye.
Hey, Ed.
Did you find them?
Yeah, I did. Kareem's take on losing your leg was a bit different than yours.
So, you talked to him. Edward was right. You do talk too much. You should leave the talking to people like me, and I'll leave the killing to people like you. However, Kareem was my bodyguard. He allowed me to get bitten, but I don't really blame him for that.
Hey, he saved your life.
By hacking off my leg? The morning I was bitten was the same day they began dropping suppressants. You understand? I told him the antizin drops would begin within hours. All they had to do was wait. Instead, he listened to that idiot doctor of his, and Kareem held me down as the butcher chopped off my leg. Now he thinks I should fly him out of here.
Well, I told him that's not gonna happen.
You should have killed him.
How about you leave the killing to people like me, huh?
Quite right. I can get you out of here, Crane.
Maybe I like it here.
More likely you've made your own arrangements. Well, they won't work. You've been bitten. I can see it in your eyes. You'll never get past the NCOR quarantine.
Past what?
You see, you have no idea what's going on in the real world. Whoever you think you know, they're not political. And that's the only thing that's going to work now. You don't believe me? Then think of it as an ace up your sleeve. A backup plan. In case you haven't noticed, things don't always work out the way they're supposed to in this town.
All right, if I'm interested, what happens next?
Two things. The first is we need to paint some markers on the rooftop. There's no paint around here, so you'll have to go out and find some. And the second thing is, well, let's just say you'll be leaving here in a better way than when you arrived. Now, go find some paint. There's a construction site nearby. You should look there. I'll tell you the next task when you've completed the first. Trust me, you're very satisfied with the outcome.
Anyone who says, trust me, you're going to like the outcome, doesn't really inspire trust. Beg pardon? Anybody fallen out of that yet? Let's see. One. And there's right up here. That I think. One up top. Yeah, there's one up top. Was it? Zombie statue. There it is. Other one is right there. Ooh. I had the hardest time getting that solo game. like, where the hells is it? And I found it, I'm like, oh goodness, the one place you didn't look. Something else, and forgot where I was standing. Whoop. Oh, gotta do the thing. Three rattle cans would probably cover like this. Alright. Down to the ground. As we all know how physics works, and that is definitely a representation of
The
physics.
roof's been painted.
Good. Now there is one last thing. There's a duffel bag in a locker on the second floor. I'd like you to bring it to me. Since you'll probably open it, there's no point trying to hide the fact that there's $24.7 million inside it. 1/3 of it is yours, if you can bring it back.
Why doesn't Edward get it?
There are too many biters there. I can't risk losing him. We'd be completely defenseless.
And this money's yours?
Most of the bank's depositors are no longer human. Stealing from them isn't a crime. Or have you never once taken the wallet off a biter that you've beaten to death?
Okay, I'll recover the bag, but there's no calling in the evac until I say so. When I bring back the money, I'm taking the radio.
That is unacceptable.
Yeah, but you'll accept it anyway because you have no choice.
You're worse than Kareem. Very well. I accept your terms.
More basement rating. I would really like to open this first aid box. It's being a little bit. Huh. Let's just take a moment and marvel at the anchorage on this construction lamp. Edward. I mean, damn. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Oh. Hell of a lot more preemptive than I expected. Bonk. Bonk, I said. Six. I'll stand by it. It's already out of inventory. Shoes on the floor.
Empty, of course.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. Oh yeah, that's right. I ain't gotta go nowhere else.
Sorry, Crane. I had no choice.
Kareem said I was a fool to trust you.
It's not what you think. I would have taken you with me. I contacted the evac when you were off getting the paint. I had to tell who would be on board, so I gave them your name. Now, I don't know who you are, but they knew, and they said you were a no-go. send you on that phony money run. There is no money, at least none worth mentioning. I'm sorry, Crane, but I've got to get my family out of here. Go to the rooftop, and you'll find some things you can use. It's not what I promised, but it's the best I can do. Thank you for what you did for us, Crane. Good luck.
Oh, yeah.
What do you expect? Well, then again, Errol didn't go out of his way to do that. Huh. A whole 2 medkits in there. Wow, you have that ability. Can't do a takedown on you, big boy. You know what? Let's hit that off. Maybe that'll help. If you're waiting for it, it'll take forever to turn to night. If you're not waiting for it, it'll come on you before you even know you're doing anything. Raining. Apparently I'm on a very precarious position here. You know, I don't mind that. I like the raining look here.
Hello, Crane. How's your day been?
Yeah, I thought we had an understanding.
I think we have a better understanding now. But if you want to shoot me...
Another time, maybe.
He did leave you a few goodies. I was going to nick them, but I thought, no, Crane's earned them. Let him have them.
You're almost okay, Kareem.
Almost. Until next time.
Good luck, Kareem.
Exactly.
And best of Rise's men goes to that guy over there. At least as far as it comes to some kind of humanity. Grabbing a bolter. I've got to do other than to run this stuff back to Kate. Oh, I've got time to kill. I usually do some stuffed turtle runs. Meantime, about 4.5, 5 hours So dark.
Thank you, my friend. I owe you.
Better than that, I'll just straight up kill him. Climb the wall, Crane. That's what I wanted you to do. Doing that gets more agility. Oh, well. That one died. Alrighty then.
Thanks.
Hey, bud.
Good job. We'll make good use of this.
Huh. A lot more than I thought they'd be. Then?
Come here.
Superior crew big. Oh, the shotguns are here. Fun enough. Time to drop the dragons. That.
I've got a
That
special.
is better. If I'm mistaken, I can make a... make a dragon out of what I've got. Yeah, I can make it out of the Kopesh anyway. Only had 4 damage. I might do that when she's about to break.
Much easier to communicate over.
Hey, Toygar. Have anything for me yet? <clears throat> 4 hours still dark. See, it's about... did the math one time. I forget what the rate, the correlation is. I just find a nearby spot and sleep till night. Probably the best option. Vulcan. Do need some rifle ammo. Mo. Usually use pistols. Can craft a new item. Vulcan. Exactly what I'm gonna do.
The best runner in the zone.
Go. Gate Vulcan.
You found some crayons! Oh, fantastic, you're the best. The kids are gonna lose their minds. But in a good way. Here, take this. You'll make better use of it than I will.
$1,200. Madam, $1,200 is not a whole lot. Oh yeah, impact bolt. Let's see then. Med kits. Check my throwing weapons. Craft a small brace on all these real quick. Firecrackers. Looking over here. Yeah, what about, that's a utility or throwing weapon? That's a throwing weapon. Okay. Couple more Zaids, flares. While I'm putting stuff together. Let's see. Oh. That's right, when you're at the top, when you're at the, upper floors of the tower, you can't look around on the map. Whoop, whoop.
The radio signal is strong.
Harold does make an interesting point about seeing people who've been bitten by their eyes. I bet the sclera is more bloodshot. Maybe inflamed. This is... I don't think... Babies. Of Ebola? I want to say. Let's see. There's one that's literally next to a bolter spot. Yeah, let's head to that one. I'll be there long before nightfall and get this done and over with. Actually, doing that, I can do a little looting. Well, this next part of the game, I'm not gonna need it for and not fond of, but what do I have in power anyway? I have the consecutive hits one. Yep, focus. Hey there, buddy. How's it going? Too high to be useful. Give it a little kick. I don't even see that light trap on the map. Where is it? Oh, game, whatever you say. Perfect. Let's see. I just walk the main drag. Walk the main drag. Gotta get there first. I'm very sorry, madam. I reacted. Why are you making so much friggin' noise, dude? Oh, but that'll work. Thank you. I didn't even get the chance to kick.
This is Fantine. Stop eating termites off that stick and get here immediately. Was that simple enough? Yes, but you were holding down the talk button. Who told you you could use my radio? The same person who told you you could eat my sandwich. You were supposed to make lunch for both of us. Make your own lunch, you Clifton's intellectual.
Alright, Cliff Notes intellectual. That is a pretty good one. I'll give it to him for that one. Yeah, I'll go that way. Nice hot time there. Attack, blast. Oh yeah, throwing weapons. No, I don't use them all that much. It's good sturdiness. Yeah, sure. Come on. Time to annoy me with that. Yeah, it's time to annoy me with that. They can't get around that way, can they? Like the effective bottleneck here. Yeah. They can spawn. Screaming. We'll do that. Have those yet, do I? Nope. That's why I can't use them. Bill's not even available. In the vehicles it could be, but I just don't seem to have the skill yet. My apologies, sir. I have places to be. Whoop. does this have... Yes, it does. It does. Hey, it does have a nice little loft here that gives me weapon range. Speak. Alright. See if we can't find a bolter. Or seem to be messing with me. Oh, I can't even. Get off.
Okay, Doc. Here comes your chunk of zombie guts.
Deepest. All because I thought I could actually use what I thought I could. And just, you know, my face. Nope, couldn't do it. Okay. I'm glad that's not a thing. I was wondering if that was gonna double anything. Did not, so I'm happy. Doo-ba-doop-doop. David, we're still not happy. Bam. Back on the way. That's probably somebody telling me about the witch.
Oh shit! Get away from me!
There we go. There you are, gents.
Why don't you take this? A token of gratitude from all of us.
Much appreciated. I was hoping you guys would run this direction, but I didn't think you would. Ran off that away, probably? Yeah, probably. I don't know, yes, I deserve that. Oh, that's a toad. That was a bomber. That was about to end very poorly for me. Oh, that was gonna be a bad one. I would have been very annoyed by that. Oh. Huh. This one I was running. Must be the incline.
Have I got a deal for you, friend?
Jeebus, man. He afford some lights in this place. Ooh, that's a nice cricket bat. It's a real nice cricket bat. Hmm. No, I'll leave off on that. You tell me about the witch?
What's on your mind?
Some advice. If you're going to be a runner, you should go talk to the witch.
You mean the woman who claims the infected won't attack her?
It was just after midnight when this old woman walks right up to the gate at the bazaar and asks to come in.
And there were infected around?
Yes, they were all over. But they didn't seem to notice her. She just walked right past them, calm as a cloud. I tell you, I couldn't believe it. You should talk to her. For the job you do, she could really help.
Yeah, no thanks. I've been told about what happens on that quest.
We should keep some distance.
Yes, he may be carrying all sorts of diseases.
Well, I know I'm carrying at least one disease. I got bit.
Good to see you again, Mr. What's his name?
Crane, like the mindless machine that lifts heavy things.
Just tell me what you need and I'll be on my way.
Duct tape.
Cables.
We need 10 rolls of duct tape.
No, we need 10 power cables.
Duct tape.
Cables!
Duct tape.
Cables!
Duct tape.
Look, I get it. You need both.
Precisely.
Precisely.
And that concludes talking to you. Get going.
There's your duct tape. There's your cables.
10 rolls of duct tape, 10 cables.
You've done well, Simeon.
You are performing far beyond your capabilities.
Of course, they say to improve your game, you should play with someone better than yourself.
Clearly, contact with Tolga and I has significantly increased your intelligence.
So, you are welcome.
One more task and we will be done.
What do you need?
There is a military base on the other side of the collapsed bridge. You will zipline across to it. Using the borrowed intelligence we have imbued you with, you will find a military-grade mobile sonar unit. Bring it to us.
Bring it to us.
Mr. Dahl will want to see you as well, so please, use some deodorant, and try not to drool on yourself so much. All right, get going. Watching you is painful. Is that moss growing on you again? Start moving!
Maybe he'll move if we look away.
General relativity states that all things are in motion, but somehow, you are not!
Yeah, I'm still here. I hate both of you so much. Yeah, why not? I don't know, hate might be too much of a word. They're just incredibly annoying assholes. Hi. Anybody else? No? Alright. Pardon me. Oh, pardon me indeed. I'll just be taking that. Drop attack. Or if I do, that was just awkward angle. This is going to require a bit of I don't know what I want to fight my way across. I don't think I have the enough weapons for it. Or enough damage with said weapons. Him, however. Yes. Wait, no, that's him. Maybe? There we go. Wait, he didn't die from that? Okay. Everyone from back there, huh? Alright. Everybody over that way, please. Down. Oh, YR still letting on fire. Oh, Molotov back over here yet. There we go. That'll work just fine. For some of the stronger ones. Bonk. No bonk. Sorry, bonk. Her. Please. Have some bonk. I'm broken. Yep. The things about later on in the game that I just do not like. That itty bitty poison proc. It's highly annoying. Everybody's have that legitimately to get off me for a second as I pick all this stuff up. Apologies for that. Here's a look at me for a second. Holding down A. I know what I want to do. Just go ahead and do it. Sure. Now you spawn. Ready. Do. This would be the moment an airdrop would happen. I've had that happen too. Gotta Could I? Could, but that is a easy recipe for death. A very easy recipe. This way. At least if you die going doing this, at this point, you're being clear. That seems like a gamble I don't want to take. Oh, the acrophobia. Oh, I am too low. Yep. Called it. Let's see if it'll do to me what it usually does. Or because I'm on stream, it won't do it. Alright, let's go. Nope, it did it. Nope, it did it. It did it indeed. Sir, that is uncalled for. Again, uncalled for. Right over there, please. Thank you. Honestly, I'd have to be close enough. I'm pretty sure I did run into that at one point. Give it a little poison. Use takedown on you guys. Med kits galore. I don't know how in the world. Well, actually, yeah, it only takes one. It only takes one. The whole thing falls apart. Clang. Excuse me, boys. Trying to be somewhere. this.
Tolga, it's Crane. I have your sonar unit.
Sonar? Oh, we don't need that now. Who told you we needed it now? Where did you get this idea? Get off my radio, Fatin!
Just let me know when you need it. Crane out.
Ironic timing. Well, you know, the airdrop was bound to be stolen. I'm just gonna say that. Why not? Not like this is Gil. I don't have to worry about anything like that. I mean, Crane is one hell of an endurance swimmer. The shame he can't sprint this long when he's on his feet. Huh. Only one of you. Strange. There you go, Missy. Ooh. Freaking spiral dived. I think I got the better of that.
I had a bunch of walkers on my ass. Had to be at least 2 dozen, maybe more.
$116. Barely cover my ammunition. Well, Tat, you didn't have to use a shotgun. Well, you didn't have to, but rises men. They're just far less of a hassle if you shoot them. No, none of that. Huh. Nope. Pardon? Okay, game. I didn't exactly want to be on this pole, but There, now you can't physically hit me. For a second there, you looked like you could. This layout looks familiar. Noise falling down, huh? But I mentally timed your descent. No, it's gotta be a power skill then, right? Okay, must just be at bad angles. I was trying to use them at. Oh, there we go. The bomber. Attempting to sprint game. Please allow me to do so. Push the button and I expect a response. Hi? Guys?
Come here.
Alright, so these are still sticking around. You came off of Rises, man. Vicious Katana. Kopesh.
A specialty.
Yeah, I know I can craft a
Ale for you.
The bat will go to the katana. Then it'll be thematic. Going outside. That's anyone.
People started believing in angels now. If there are demons, there must be angels.
There are demons, there must be angels.
Crane, come in, come in. Did you get the samples I asked for? Excellent, excellent. I was just telling Dr. Camden about you.
Hello, Mr. Crane. Glad to have you working with us. You sound like an impressive individual.
Interesting stuff what passes for blood in this creature. Photosensitive. Quite deadly if used on a weapon, I'd wager. But I digress. My last bit of reagent here, and a reserve vial of... oh my word. This tissue, it's testing positive for the recombined virus. Camden, do you know what this means?
The meat experiment worked.
When I dose the meat samples with the altered strain, it's had an effect. This could explain all the different mutations. But I can't. Camden could. He has the equipment, but we have no way to get the research to him.
You can talk to him on the radio. Why not share the info that way?
There's too much data, Crane. It would take years. We'd both be dead and gone before he finished.
Water, water everywhere, and not a drop to drink.
What if I delivered this stuff to you, Dr. Camden? By hand. The data and the tissue samples both.
Crane, getting from there to here would be insanely dangerous.
Yeah, but it could mean a cure, right?
You don't know how much this means, dear boy. To me, to all of us. I'll contact you when everything's ready. You must go now. Much to do. Much to do.
Alrighty then.
Hey, Crane, you there? Omar and I went to blow up that nest.
Wait, you what? Fucking hell, Raheem, that was my job!
Oh, right, because you're more qualified to handle explosives than I am. You're just a goddamn tourist. But listen, we messed up. Messed up bad.
Alright, what happened? Where are you?
We're on the overpass, and it's all going to shit.
Listen, head to the train yard. Find a place to hide. I'm on my way.
Omar, behind you! Behind you!
Raheem! Raheem! God damn it. Brecken.
Okay.
Brecken, do you copy?
Yeah, I copy. What is it?
I'm on my way to get Raheem.
Raheem? He's here in the tower.
No, he's not. He and Omar went to blow that nest, and now they're in trouble.
Like, what? Fuck! Where'd they get the explosives?
Well, Look, I stole them from Rise.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ.
I'm close. I'll get him to safety, Brecken.
You damn well better. You save him, you hear me? You save him so I can kick his fucking ass. Does Jade know about this?
No, she doesn't.
For God's sake, don't tell her. She'll go out looking. And I don't need her getting herself killed too. God damn it!
I'm really surprised he didn't hit me with that. Just get out of the way. That's right, it's right here. For some reason, I always think it's inside the building. Yeah, this is the one that has the upstairs. Ooh, burger. Would be nice, but I've already got enough HP. Crack your neck, though. No water. Not surprising, but definitely disheartening. Come on if you're coming.
No!
Ah. Oh, hey there, bud. Oh. I think I came at it the wrong way. What? Where does this come in from then? Guess you could reset from that train car. Fall under and... But, well, I'm not even going to the right spot.
This is not good. Raheem, where the hell are you? Brecken, it's me. I found Omar's body on the overpass, but no trace of Raheem.
Shit. Any idea where he'd go?
I told him to hide in the train yard.
You find him, you hear me? That little bastard better be alive.
Alrighty.
That's right! Keep coming, you motherfuckers! I'll send you all to hell!
I'll say, ironically, this is the problem. No one come up here, you're gonna trip. And you know how to climb properly. You're stupid. And... up to here. No, forget I exist. Perfect.
Raheem!
Crane, I didn't think I'd make it, so I armed the bombs. They'll blow in less than 5 minutes.
Oh shit, kid, you're bleeding.
Huh? Oh, I cut myself. It's nothing. Fuck, just plant the bombs.
Alright, don't move. You got it? I'll be right back.
near the west wall. Use that tunnel. It'll take you straight to the hive.
And now they're racing against the clock to plant some bombs.
Okay, I'm back on the surface.
Speedrunners for this.
See that big-ass culvert over to your right? Head through it. Get into the building, and up the ramp, and get up to the floor above. You need to put the bomb on one of the big support columns.
Congratulations, you're my new makeup kit. Or not. I mean, you are. Okay. Work all the way, did it? Okay.
Okay, first one set.
Okay. Pay attention. Find some stairs. Get to the next floor up. You're looking for another column, like the first one.
All right, got it.
Ready.
Great. Now get your ass out of there.
Oh, drop. Read on.
Hey, Raheem! It worked, man! Hey, your plan worked, kid! Raheem? Hey, do you copy? Shit. Oh, come on. Raheem! Hey, it's me, kid. I did it! Oh, God. Oh, Raheem! Oh, you should have seen it. Oh, God. The whole damn building came down! Oh, shit! Oh, no, 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 Raheem, stop! Raheem, it's me! It's me, kid, it's Crane! Oh, Jesus! Raheem, stop! That's a fucking bite wound. You goddamn stupid fucking kid! Oh, God. Jade.
Crane, do you copy? What's going on?
Brecken. Raheem. Raheem is dead.
Fuck. Get back here. And don't say a word to Jade. Not yet.
Well, I told him not to do it. No, you expected. Not the first time I've done this, but most of the acting is fair to above average. And personally, I think that some of that anger there from Mirage is really well sold. I don't have much issue with some of the story. With the story, for the most part, in the game, mechanics are pretty decent. It's just some design choices that remove agency from the player that wind up bothering me. Oh, this thing. Well, let's see. I'm expecting to be interrupted there. Okay. Yeah, I get the feeling that y'all just spawned around that corner. Not even that. I've seen you spawning things near me, game. Like under me, even with that near the tower. That works. Alrighty, not gonna question that one. Bender. Where's the knife? Yep. Huh. Not far either.
Psst. Hey, friend. Over here.
Buddy yourself. Yeah, carving hammer. I need to do that. Ooh, that's a pretty katana. Not that much difference in damage, though. Yeah, I'll hold on to what I got. Oh yeah. Buried in sediment. Can't go down it all the way.
What are you doing out here?
I don't care what he's doing out here. I don't do escort missions in this game. Not happening.
You need something?
Kinda hoping you'd have
Brecken,
How did he die?
I had to kill him. It was too late. He turned. I had no choice, I swear. Look, he was my friend, too. He was the best one I had here.
I know. He frustrated the shit out of me sometimes. I loved him like he was my own kin. Another dead friend. Another dead brother.
I trusted him. I trusted him with those explosives. God, maybe if I didn't leave him there, he'd still be alive. I don't know. Jade!
Wait!
Jade, god damn it!
Just give her time. She needs to grieve. Whoa! Sarah! Shit! Get down there! We can't let them take him!
When it comes to these guys, I'm not taking any chances.
Oh, calm down, buddy. There he is!
Knights here. Don't. Those are worth 10 grand. This place isn't exactly safe after dark anymore.
There's no one inside. They took Zera and drove away.
Shit! Brecken, Zera's been kidnapped. His trailer's on fire.
God damn it! You see what happens when you fuck with Rice? You should never have hit that school. Some of our people spotted a big knot of bandits heading back to Rice's garrison. That's gotta be where they took Zera. You go there and you find him and you bring him back alive. You hear me?
Oh. Could head to Rises though in the dark of night. Let's see. I got another loot. I don't bother to fight. Gain. Ability and survivor, so. Oop-a-doop. I hear an airdrop. Yep. Where? Not the way I came. Kidding me. Do I? Oh, never mind. Not bothered by it. Really want care packages, I'll just farm the stuffed turtle.
Hurry up, Crane. We gotta get him back.
I understand that, Brecken. It's a little dark out, and I'm trying to be relatively unseen.
Hey, I'm running a special right now.
Running the Dead of Night special. Sounds like a decent special to have in a game like this. Talking to her. Be able to laugh for stream one day, maybe. But, I ain't interested at the moment. Oh, dee do. Follow the railroad. Is a bit higher up. Oh yeah, of course. Here. Thank you, Crane. I'm sure you can grab that. Do it this way. Just do it this way.
I hope you're on your way to Rias' garrison. You better be.
Just leave me be, Brecken. Not in a terrible hell of a hurry in either case.
Brecken, the garrison's shut down. The doors are sealed off. I don't think I can get in.
Find another way in then. Check the back, but don't take any stupid chances. Those bastards will rip you apart if they get the opportunity.
Yeah, which ones? The humans? Or the dead ones? Both. The normal way to... Usually by this point again, I've got the grappling hook and I just, grapnel up here. The normal way. Oh. Huh.
Okay, I found an entrance. I can't say it was easy though. I'm going in.
Just keep your eyes open. Good luck in there.
I turned the light off on that thing.
Hey, look over there! Hey! Ah! No, no!
Activity's a little high for that. Above knows I'm here, below does not. You force it? Probably not. Sliding one. I could attempt that, but I don't. I don't want to have the issue happen where I fall, because it's going to happen. That. The better. Sight line. Okay, game. Interesting. So they're all over here now. That is going to complicate matters. No, they're not all over here. Those two are being real buddy-buddy going back to the other side, though. Yeah. God, sometimes these guys are easy to deal with. That was an airdrop. Didn't even notice. My bad, kid. Thank you. I needed one. Are they just... That's gonna be an easy one, isn't it? Ooh. A statue. Are y'all just having a moment? Either of y'all die from that, it'd be kind of funny. One of you did. Couldn't resist. Didn't really want the thing, but it's worth 10. It stays. The irony is I already know which one it is because, you know, game design. You never put the door to the next area right at the top of where you go. Especially if you've got a U-shaped roof, you make the opposite side of where you come up at. What obstacle's in the way?
Crane here. I could really use some GRE support right now.
That's too bad, Agent Crane. This is the Ministry of Defense.
The fuck? What the hell's going on? What happened to the GRE?
The global relief effort's position here has been diminished. We are in charge now, and we have declared Harran a Code 1 target zone.
Wait. Just hang on. You can't just carpet bomb this place. There are still hundreds of innocent people in here. Maybe thousands.
Irrelevant. We're doing this to protect billions of lives. Surely you can understand that.
Okay, just listen. There's this scientist in here named Zara, and he's been doing research on a cure, and he's really close. I've seen the research. If you bomb the city, just...
Acknowledged. The chances of one scientist in a wrecked city coming up with useful results are negligible at best, but... You have 48 hours.
Which will probably wind up being a bit further than 48 hours. Oh, glad I caught that one. Pardon me. I had to sneeze. I do not want to sneeze in y'all's ear. I have some dinger sneezes. Doing that to the microphone would be detrimental. See any of well, that's right, this is another one of those apartments where it's like, oh yeah, we'll show you all this stuff's inside it, but you can't get in here. Push button.
Shit, it's broken. Maybe I could pry it open.
And oh god.
And we're in.
Whew. That could have been a hell of a lot worse. Took one step too far. Buddy, you just stay asleep. I don't want to bother you. That's right, the military throne has been building up, and if I barely use those, I'd probably sell them. Sell them. Really?
You are done, you hear me?
Went a lot better than I expected.
I can't believe how hard those bastards fought back.
They're all willing to die to save one dried-up old bastard.
Yeah, but he was working on a cure to the virus, wasn't he?
Is that why Tahir wanted him?
Who the hell knows?
With Tahir, it's usually about money.
Alrighty then. Moving on. I'm supposed to, pull them that far down the hallway, it seems. Because they were still talking. One is just gonna be a chuckle for a bit. Don't know why I thought I heard somebody coming up on my left.
And where are you, old friend?
I don't work those.
Reckon I couldn't find Zara inside. The building looks empty, though.
There's an underground level. Maybe he's down there.
Place like this bound to have a basement, right? Oh yeah, that's right. There's a bunch of guns in here. They can stay. The 9mm was worth. Alright, so before I go a whole lot further with this, I'm going to go use the bathroom. I will be right back. I have returned.
You asked for it.
Just remember, guys, it doesn't matter how stealthy you are, if the enemy knows you're coming, you're gonna get shot.
Is that all you got?
You boys bottleneck yourselves. Am I not picking these up because you're giving me throwing weapons that I wouldn't be able to pick up naturally due to my survivor level? Up there. There we go.
Now.
I thought they actually came out of that door. Not what I want to do. Move. Train, thank you. Alrighty then. Yeah, that'll do. I'll pass it on.
Who is it? Who's there?
Relax, Doc. It's me.
Crane. Thank God. Listen, this is important. I'm not safe anymore, obviously. But my research must not die with me.
You're not gonna die, Doc, but right now we have to get out of here. So please, lower your voice.
Oh, yes. All right. But understand, my research, it must reach Dr. Camden. That's why I gave the packages to Jade. I know you said you would deliver them, but she was there, and time being of the essence.
Doc?
So, it takes no more than a false hope of rescue to loosen the good doctor's lips. Hunt the Scorpion down, spare no resource.
With pleasure. And these two? What should we do with them?
You'll never find her. Never. And I'll never talk. You'll get nothing from me.
I am less concerned with making you talk, Doctor, than I am in preventing your escape.
Sadistic fuck, he's an old man.
Give the doctor some first aid. And take Crane to the beat.
Really, he should have stabbed Zara in the calf. He wanted to make sure he wouldn't run. At least with less chance of, severing one of the major arteries in the body, But,
Stand him up.
Oh, shit. Doc.
You come to us like a snake in the grass. Here, in a city of lies. You are the biggest liar of them all.
What the hell are you talking about? Answer me, motherfucker!
Yes. Lose control. That is what you Americans are so good at, after all. If I...
Not bad.
He still had
Clear
a
out the
rifle.
corpses.
But you... Oh,
Leave,
never mind.
Crane.
Yes, sir.
So... No, okay. I got confused for a second as to who was standing where. Time for the one part of the game. Actually, this is probably the part of the game I hate the least, besides what comes later. Despise this part. Grab a pipe or two. Like, whoop. Really? Happy. Certain equipment available. Yep, all my stuff has been taken. It is kind of a pain. That happened. Drop that, put the gas pipe there. This is gonna take a while. I do apologize. Huh. I don't have that up. I want to leave. Yeah, I'll probably leave that. Okay, no, that still works. I'm back to using a weapon like this one. No. Probably should have taken the blast attack, that turbo blast thing. I one shot any of them. Oh, I had a survivor level. I didn't even know it. Ram vault stun, brutal grapple, breaker. Health regen. Health regen might be more useful with what's coming. Honestly. But same token. Still ram. I understand why I'm not very fond of this section. Maybe it's something to do with that. Maybe it's on me because I spend so much time getting here. Supposed to be that. And let me. Up and about Easier this way. I'll speed things along a little bit.
Word of your feat here will spread. Such a shame you'll be a corpse by then. Is this your first feeble attempt at controlling your own destiny, Crane? Too little, too late, I fear. Impressive! For a walking dead man.
I'm done. Oh. In the cutscene moment. It didn't. A little surprised, actually. And... nope. Hey, bud. It will work for now. Come on. They come.
Not now.
You have provided some quality entertainment for my men. Too bad it's a one-time performance. This will only prolong the inevitable. But try to make the best of it, huh?
Oh.
Let no one say I never gave you anything, Crane. Your skills no longer come as a surprise, Crane. The GRE selects its operatives well.
Shit.
Lower the platform.
Drop the weapon. Chaos, Crane. Chaos is the one true order of things. But to pretend otherwise is the sheerest folly. Allow me to demonstrate.
Bassam, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Publish the file.
Right away, sir. And there. It is dead.
You just doomed thousands of innocent people! That's what you get with your fucking chaos!
You don't know what was on that file, do you, Crane? You only prove my point for me. The GRE plans to weaponize the virus, not cure it. They're only interested in profit, not saving lives. And by following their rules, you have become their trained monkey. Pathetic.
All right.
Kill him.
Doc, come on, let's get you out of here.
Crane, save these people. They don't deserve all of this.
You, give me that torch.
Crane!
What are you swine waiting for? Shoot him!
I'm sorry, Doc.
Go, go.
Run.
No time, no time, no time. Run, 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 run. Peace, huh? That's not
Oh, shit. Almost got me.
I usually fall around that point.
Fuck.
It is a very good thing to say at that point.
Damn it.
I see exactly how long it is when you left. I don't heal myself. I usually would.
Oh, God.
Huh. Oh, the garrison flooded. Kinda messed that one up, sweetie. Say it, but, premature. That, situation. They had quite a decent time with that. Usually I do not have as much fun. Yet. Friend in mine, the Demolisher. Really the Neos. Or the Virals. They're the issue with that fight.
Not now.
Sadly, is not a thing you can actually do. Remember I tried. I'm pretty far too. I think this one's timed. I got real close to the tower when I'd had the final seizure.
God.
Yes, they will.
No, not this again. Ah!
Four. Okay. Lockpick. Huh. Ow. Alright.
Oh, shit! My head! Oh!
Sarah. Sarah's dead.
Okay, so I mistimed it by 1.
Shit.
Oh, where am I?
I had to hide you at the pier. Half of Rice's men are after you. Whatever you've done, it's really put them on the warpath.
I have to talk to Jade. Zara, he gave her his research.
She took it to Camden. Well, she tried to. Camden radioed that Rice's thugs had found his lab. So he flooded it with biters and barricaded himself in the middle. Now he's trapped. Then the connection failed. We haven't been able to raise him since.
I'm going after her. How is she getting in? That part of town is sealed off.
There's a group called the Saviors that smuggles people through. They have a den at Nico's bar in the Cauldron near the highway. The contact's name is Cenk.
Do you have enough runners to cover airdrops?
The airdrop stopped 36 hours ago. There won't be any more. We're out of time, Crane.
Shit. All right. I don't know if I can fix this, but I'm sure as hell gonna try.
You know, most men in your situation would crawl into a hole and hide. Hats off to you, mate, and good luck.
Hey, Crane. Here's your gear. Best regards from Kareem.
Kareem, huh? Well, if you see him, thank him for me.
Yeah, Kareem's a decent dude. Alright, I'm walk over here and just start dumping stuff. You. I was about to say those were they were gonna float. Buddy, and then I'll pull the rest. I really wish I could just keep the UV flashlight out. Want it. Don't need it. You were the one I was using, I believe. Yep. And there was you, and there was you. I'll keep the military throwing knives. I've rarely used Zaid's flares. You. Oops. One too far. You. Up here. You right there. Bye-bye. Yeah, sure, you can have all Zaid's flares too. Do not use them. Oh. Well, there we go. I can get back to doing some real zombie bopping. Come on, sucker. Come on. A bolt back. Bonk. Real bonking. Oh, she was there. Being bought it. Look up. Ready. Which the that away? Center town? Cool. What if I was on the piece of wall that actually leak the leg. Leak the leg indeed, sir. Okay, that was a bit too funny. A little bit too funny there. Hey, buddy. Okay. I got caught by, like, the very edge of that. Oh. Well, damn. That's right, I broke your leg. Big leg. Be surprised how often it works. At least on the lower level ones. Yeah, that's a, feels jump drink. Oh. Might as well. Oh, the thing I was looking for I can't find. You're upstairs. Good. I want to listen to you. Oh. Well, hello there. I was about to ask him if he was hiding under the bus. Well, behold, you were. I apologize, sir. I did not mean to get you stuck in the bus like that. Listen how they continue to move about when they're on fire. With a Molotov, they don't usually last very long. Damn. That was a straight up drop kick death. You don't fly anywhere. Oh, this is the level 3 goon. Gotcha. I don't know where my bolt is. Stop it. Oh, the ragdoll.
Crane, one more thing, mate. Do you remember that girl from Sector 0, Troy?
Give me a second, I'm gonna be dealing with a vendor. Quick. I was using but by the sword.
Yeah, she called to thank me after I got the antenna towers working. You should contact her when you get there. Good idea. Thanks, Brecken. Right. You take care.
Oops. Good work that time. Is that the 5th? No. Right over your shoulder. Wow, it's all the way over there. Oh, what a beautiful conflagration. Now they're puking. Of course they are. I thought I had. There we go. Keep hearing the screaming, but I don't see anybody. Bonk. Bonk. Well, that's right, there aren't going to be any. That's just a false alarm. And, ooh, wrong way. In here.
Can anyone hear me? Help!
All of a sudden, a guy dressed up like a ninja with a beat-up old baseball bat shows up out of nowhere and claps some zombies and runs by after grabbing the money you hastily shove through the window because it looks like he's in a hurry. The irony of that is we didn't fall. We just stepped weird. Where you coming from, bud? Get off my roof. Tanker just blew up. I'm out of here. You're getting a little too spicy for me. Thank you for thinking you'd angle that properly. Yo.
What do you want?
I'm looking for the Saviors.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I'm one of Brecken's men from the tower.
I don't care where you're from. Get your ass out of here or I'll stop being so fucking polite.
Listen, I know you're smuggling people out of the slums. There's a girl who came through, Jade.
I think you better get the hell out of here.
No, just listen. I cut Rise up and now his whole goddamn gang is after me. I could use some cooperation here.
You? You're the one who chopped Rice's hand off?
Yeah, and now I have to get to Sector 0.
What's your name?
Crane.
Well, Crane, you're in for some heartbreak if you think going to Sector 0 will get you off Rice's shit list, but wait here.
Knowing what I know now? Yeah, no, that's a pretty fair statement.
I got a guy here who claims he's the one who took Rice's hand off. Crane. Yeah, that's what he said. You? Oh, okay. Right. Come here. Okay, we'll get you to the other side.
Right, when?
Right now.
What about payment?
What you did to Rice, that's more than enough payment for us. Go to the collapsed tunnel that led to Old Town. Knock at the door that leads to the sewers. Someone will take good care of you.
Will do. Thanks.
Nah, man. Thank you.
Crane, how do you not hear it? How do you not hear it, Crane? Goodness. I realized I thought I'd jump up, but Crane doesn't like doing that. Oh. Not quite where I expected to be. Yeah, I went to throw the grappling hook, realized it wasn't going to stick. Hey, yeah, it's down there at the far southeast, no, west, or southwest. East is the other way. I don't know if I trust that. Gazi used to be. Yeah. Gazi's house. How he's doing? Can we actually drop in on Gazi? Damned. Hey, Gazi. I don't know why I never thought to come back before in any playthrough ever. I've never done that at all. Yeah. Hey, Gazi. Here now, fella. Be good to your mom. Gazi's probably right as rain anyway. Anything to worry about. Oh, it's up there. Gonna hurt. Yup. Thought I misjudged it. Should have aimed a bit more to the right. Here of all places. Okay. I forget this place is a safe zone. Yeah. Fair. Start to be here. We're just kind of out, but See if it'll let me do what I can't on the other side. Oh, that looks like it's a wide enough gap. Yup. This would not work. No? Huh. That's a little disappointing, actually. A little disappointing. One last time. I'll go that way. It's dark in here. Avon calling.
Crane?
Yeah, that's me.
Good to meet you. I'm Hazan. I'm going to be helping you change your scenery.
So did you take Jade through too?
Who?
She's from here. Dark hair, pretty, tough as nails.
Maybe. Don't know. We don't always ask names.
My weapons are misaligned. There we go. A lot more graffiti than I'd expect in the sewers, but I've never lived in a large enough city to have a sewer system like this. I'm pretty sure my city doesn't. Been in that line of work.
Look, Dad, it's Mr. Crane.
Hey, jackass.
Well, well. Small world.
Dawood, we need to talk about your situation.
Sorry about the wild goose chase, but I couldn't risk you tailing me. These guys are pretty serious about following their procedures.
This isn't fair to Salma.
Salma and me are done.
That's not the point.
So, what is? You got something in mind? I've still got a gun, you know.
Crane, we've got a rule. Everybody minds their own business. If you don't follow the rules, you don't go through.
No problem.
I've got 2 guns, a crossbow, and a baseball bat.
Okay.
Hey, Azan.
From here on out, you're on your own. The route is marked. I'll stay in touch over radio. It's been a pleasure, my friend.
We need to do this one by one, and this man needs to go first.
But he just got here. We've been here for hours.
I don't make the rules. Wait here.
Want to see what'll happen about. Do anything I actually need. Nice. I do apologize. You do not recognize the bodies in the water.
We tried
Get
to
the
keep the route
smells.
clear, but there may be some infected here and there. Shouldn't be a problem for you, though.
The smells down here are quite intense. Wrong axis. Yeah, sure, why not? Try to keep it clean. But sometimes you just send in somebody who do the job a little bit cleaner.
Oh, God.
What if the cop... I wonder if I couldn't do that to the cop, not because of what he was, because of the, Oh.
Oh, God.
Over there. Here's your... Oh, yeah. Big man. Beat up by a baseball bat. Oh, yeah. Valve. Hello there, sir. I just like your kind. Okay, gang. I don't know if I was trying to search something, but, let's go ahead and, reapply the makeup. collect my thoughts. Oh, hey there, bud. Y'all as mini goons for a reason. So. Ah. I didn't pay attention. Great. Didn't look up. Right in the leg. You. Apply the makeup now that I know where I'm going. Another puzzle. Another climbing puzzle. Averted by the grappling hook.
Sorry, but I had no choice. Rise has me by the balls.
What? What did you do?
What I had to. What can I say? The world is an unforgiving place.
It is true. The world is a very unforgiving place. A little bit of irony in that, actually. Oh, okay. Yep. Then some of them actually did damage, and I'm like, I don't know about that. You know what? I'm gonna do a Molotov making medley. Find these far more effective gunfire when it comes to taking out these idiots. Uncover.
Is that all you got?
Peekaboo.
You pay for this!
Oh, don't tell me that we do the exact same thing, really. Nobody's gonna rush over here.
me.
Why did you leave your elbow exposed?
Where are you, motherfucker? Show yourself!
At least I'm gonna run a rifle ammo from doing that. First aid box. Hector Zero's basement. Speak. Enough fireworks outside.
Shit, where are they? How long are we supposed to...
Hey, you!
Oh, okay, wrong D-pad button.
You fucking...
Bracken, do you copy? Crane here.
What's going on, mate?
Tell everyone to stay away from the Saviors. They sold me out to Rice. I barely made it out alive.
Shit. I hope you're okay. Be sure to contact Troy when you get to Sector Zero. She's the only friendly face you have over there.
Got it, will do. Keep your fingers crossed for me.
Right then. Oh, that's the fireworks at the fair. I'm sorry, at the carnival. Down the road.
Okay, here goes nothing. Jade, it's Crane. Do you copy? Jade, it's Crane. Can you hear me? Damn it. All right. It's time for some local talent. Troy, this is Crane. Do you copy?
Crane? It's great to hear from you. What can I help you with?
Yeah, I'm in your neck of the woods now, and I'd love to put our heads together. Where can I find you?
You're here? In the Zero? Fantastic. Have you seen a pair of towers, one taller than the other, with scaffolding around them? We call that our loft. Head that way, and we'll be waiting.
Dr. Camden, do you copy? Crane here. Camden, can you hear me?
Crane? Yes, I hear you. What's going on?
I'm in Sector 0. Is Jade with you?
No, she hasn't been able to reach me yet. And even if she does manage to get here, it won't be easy getting in. I had to barricade myself inside because of Rise and his thugs.
You okay?
Trapped inside my lab, but safe. You coming my way?
Not yet, Doctor. First I have to find Jade and recover Zara's research.
Okay, I'll sit tight then. Not like there's anywhere for me to go. Be careful out there, Crane.
There's a way to travel backwards if I had to just yet. Now, let's see. Let's get to the new tower. Yeah. Beeline it. Land of drop kicking things off of roofs. Power is best expressed in the beginning. Is where over there did it. Launch. Agility is easier to raise. 0 is in. The zip lines don't have as many issues with them. I don't feel like dealing with you back asses right now. Flash of the year with the greatest of ease. Giving me throwing weapons all of a sudden. We almost had it. Button go. All right. Do-do-do-do. Sector Zero's version of the tower. The towers. Oh, shop ain't open yet. I wanted my vendor.
Hey, you're Crane, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm Michael. Troy's waiting for you in the loft. Good to have you here, Crane.
Crane! It's a pleasure, mate. I'm Savvy. Need anything technical, I'm your man. Almost rigged a way to break through the comm jamming. Come on, say hello to Troy.
Hey, I'm Kyle Crane. It's good to finally put a face with the voice.
You're looking for Jade Aldemir, aren't you?
Yeah. Have you seen her? I mean, you know where she is?
Jade, this is Troy. Do you copy? Go ahead, Troy.
Jade? Hey, it's Crane. Now, I know you're headed for Dr. Camden, but his clinic's surrounded by zombies and Rise's thugs, so just let me come and help you.
Crane, stay away from me. I hear your voice, and all I can see is my brother.
Please, just hear me out, okay? Look, the thing is, the GRE hired me, all right? I was supposed to find out where Rise sent this classified file, but that doesn't matter anymore because the Ministry contacted me. Jade, they were going to firebomb the city, but I talked them into waiting because they want that research that you're carrying. Now we need to figure out some way to let them know that we've got it.
You bastard!
Jade? Jade! Damn it.
Crane. The last time I spoke to her, she was at the university. It's due east from here. If what you just said is even a little bit true, you will have to find her.
Sorry, I laugh because I don't know what the hell did Crane expect to happen. Seriously. Especially with that kind of just drop of everything right there. It's like, yeah, I work for the GRE. They hired me to find the file and all
Need
that
some new
stuff.
gear?
Hey, Ozan.
Are you Crane?
Who's on?
Because you look like
Ozan.
him.
Yeah, I'm Crane. Hey, what are you doing here? Are you all alone?
My dad passed away a couple of days ago, but he taught me how to survive. Listen, mister. Dad left a stash for Crane. If you really are him, and you can prove it, I'll give it to you.
Okay, well, how can I prove I am who I say I am?
Go outside and show me how quick you are. My dad said the real Crane was faster than anybody. So try to be real quick, mister.
Meh. Hey, bud. 5.7s. That much different, yeah, are they? Alrighty. Well. Posters right there. Now we post through that. And then roll it.
Hard to decide.
They'll see posters.
Crane, one more thing.
What's up, Savvy?
Rise brought some of his shock squads to Old Town. They've only been here for a few weeks, but they're doing a lot of damage. They're launching raids and terrorizing survivors at every opportunity. It seems Rise officially ordered them to be as brutal as possible.
Yeah, he likes people to know he's in town.
They're well fortified. In addition to their headquarters, they're using 2 staging grounds to gather supplies. I'm told they've amassed quite a haul.
I could use some supplies.
You'd be doing us all a very big favor.
Where are the outposts?
One's in an office building, and the other is in the radio station.
Maybe I'll pay him a visit.
Opposite the abandoned construction site in the corner district. I'm begging you, help my son.
Those are wooden planks. There it would be. Gotta be a poster. Not seeing. Oh, it's in the dark over here. Yep, there it is. Well, here's to Sector 0. We'll call it there. Did a little bit longer than usual. Alrighty, so I wasn't on Thursday. I had some stuff to do. I hope to be on again this coming Thursday with some more House Flipper. So I will see y'all then. I do appreciate everybody who came in and dropped by. If y'all want to check the VOD channel out, the link is in the About section of my stream info. I hope to see y'all later. And as always, be good to each other.